here. I just went live on mine again. I'm excited.
Yes, sir. W
More.
man, W man, how you doing?
Oh man.
Everything been good?
Yep. Sorry, I was just getting a double audio. Dude, it's amazing over here. I think the streaming. I just got live on a new platform today that they're beta testing streaming on, in our Web3 space, and I just like it was just like the next like domino for me that was like, damn, streaming really is like the next thing here, and it's like
That's
the
what I'm
meta,
thinking.
right? So it's really interesting to see like everyone like, of course, Jaden Violet's the one that brought me into streaming, but just
Fire.
like seeing his progress over 2025, and then just like seeing streaming progress as well, and then seeing more people in my community transition more into live streaming from, our usual audio spaces. So I'm doing good. I'm excited to talk more with you. I'm excited to hear more about your background and like what got you to where you are.
All right, sounds good, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yo, if y'all don't know Better Call Zaal, give him a follow. You know what I'm saying? He's always been showing love, always be popping through. So we doing the same thing for him too. You feel me? Let's go.
Thank you. I
Always got
appreciate that. Hell yeah. Well, why don't we start off with like where you're from, what you did like growing up, and then like how that may have started into like streaming? Because I know a lot of people have been streaming for a lot of different times for different reasons, right? We all came with like a very similar purpose, but from all different backgrounds. So everyone
hell
has their
yeah.
own story. So where are you from, and how'd that lead you to streaming?
So I actually was born in Ethiopia. Came to New York City when I was 5, and then basically been in New York ever since. And bro, when I was growing up, I was really never the one, like I didn't watch movies. Like I was always just on YouTube, like watching vlogs, watching
Yeah,
pranks,
I
you know what
get
I'm
it.
saying?
Yeah.
Like the classic hood pranks that you would see on YouTube back in the day. Like those were the real times where like things weren't scripted, like everything was real. Well,
Vine, bro.
like that's where my entertainment literally came from. So with that being said, bro, I'm just like, yo, they get to have this much fun and get paid for it. It's like a win-win, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, all you really got to do is be yourself and just not really hold back. Like there's gonna be a couple things that bother you, you know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be the things where people have their opinions, stuff like that, and people in your city. But if you care about that, which is what I did, that never made me start when I was like, that's why I didn't start when I was like 14 watching this stuff. Like I wanted to, but it just never really kind of it didn't come around to it. I started getting like, the more friends I got, the more I would think, damn, what if like now that's another person to judge me? You know what I'm saying? If I really started this shit. But then, after life goes on for a certain amount of time, it really just goes to show like no one even cares. Like, bro, everybody got their own problems. Like, I see people having a whole lot worse than me, and I'm not even judging them. If they're if they're judging me, then they just got to be low for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's gonna impact them than me because they're the one holding that negativity.
Yeah, well said. No, I think that's a huge part of like every single person in their content creator journey comes to a point where they realize they have to take that leap of faith of just like doing it, and being okay with being judged, and that it's about like building those defenses on that continuous judgment of like being locked into your goal that you can, that just fades away, right? And you just leaned into the goal. So no, I love your energy. I love that. Like for me, you stream at a good time because it's like when I'm getting home as well.
Right.
So I love that I've been able to pop in. I'd love to know like how did you meet? I know I met you through Onaji from some way, shape, or form. Did you meet Onaji from Jaden Violet? How did your streaming like things start? How did you get to like from like that initial point to maybe like where you are now? Like how long have you been streaming?
Just hit 5 months now. I just hit 5 months now, I believe, something like that. Maybe 4 to 5 months, something like that. Um, I honestly I think it's been like 4 months, if I'm not mistaken. It's been like 4 months. At the end of the day, I met Najee through just being in the chat of Jaden, because I was watching Jaden when he was like lower. You know what I'm saying? And Onaji was always a mod in there, And he'd see me pop up. He'd be like, "Yo," and then I saw that he streamed, and I popped in one. No, he popped in and showed me love, and I was like, "Oh, do you stream too?" He said, "Yeah, bro, I love crypto." And I was like, "You love crypto?" I was like, "Bro, I love crypto. Like that's my shit." So that was like a big way I connected with Onaji. Like as soon as I started coming to his streams, like he was doing crypto, I was like, "Bro, like this is something I could easily talk about."
Well,
You know what
that's
I'm saying?
perfect transition to
Yeah.
my next question then. Like, what's your crypto journey like? What how did you learn about crypto, and like where are you at right now with that?
Dude, I actually have a crazy story for my
Yeah,
entrance
please.
into crypto. All right. So it's like 2019, and at this time, like I always went to this smoke shop like near my house, for wraps or whatever really I needed. But the owner loved me. Like I walked into that building like I owned it. You know what I'm saying? And I had, pretty decent amount of money at this time. And every time I go there, like I literally just walk to the back, get what I need. Like he wouldn't even question me. It was just like a good relationship. He goes, "Hey, Dogecoin?" I go, what the fuck are you trying to like fill me in now? Like I don't even know if I'm trying to hear this. Like what is this all about? And then he's like, "Oh yeah, bro, like you put 1,000 in today and you'll make $100,000."
Oh my God.
And I was like, all right, like, well, let me think about it. So I put like $15 in, bro. At this time, it's way under a penny, by the way.
Yeah.
That $15 got me so much Doge. Just let me tell you. And then a week later, it's at 2 cents. I'm like, what the fuck? So then I put $1,000 in, and that
Damn.
1,000 went to like 25,000 at
Yeah.
2 cents though. If I put 1,000 in at the literally same day or maybe even the next day when the owner told me, I did the math. I was literally looking at like 100 grand. Like what he said was accurate, and I was like, I can't, because it went to 74 cents, and I was like, what the hell? So I took
Yeah,
it
no,
all.
I watched it go up. I know exactly. I at one point had bought and sold it under a cent. But like I feel like in crypto we all have that like story of like the one that got away, and it's all about like understanding what that teaches you and lessons for the future, right? So it's
Yeah,
like
I
what
mean,
would you is there a lesson you feel like you learned from like that experience initially?
so the one thing, all right, so I made 20,000 off of it still. So the one thing it taught me is if you really put your money in the right places, your money can get printed. You know what I'm saying? That was one thing that it taught me. And two, I don't know if a calling is randomly just coming to you like that, and it's just randomly happening to you, you might as well just take it, because it might have been God telling him to tell me that to get me rich. You know what I'm saying?
Well said.
I feel like you got to take your chances, because I actually have a perfect example. There was this meme coin. It was called Please. I'm a big meme coin guy. It was called
Yeah.
Please. I looked at it. I had $300 ready to literally buy it, but I didn't buy it. And that 300 would have literally been turned to $800,000. Like literally, it went to
From
six.
top to bottom.
Bro,
Yeah.
I saw it at 21 million. I mean 21K market cap. It went to 56 million market cap. It was just insane. It was a coin of JD Vance.
Yeah, I feel like you can always do those like what ifs though, right? Like as if you sold at the top at the right time and was like timed it right. But
Yeah.
no, I get it. I
Well,
I I, I
my thing
totally
is
get it.
more buy it if you believe in it, because I didn't
Yeah,
buy it. That was my
the
thing. Like,
conviction, right? Like
yeah, like
having the conviction and then not selling it until that point, right?
yeah. If you're scared, money don't make no money. You know what I'm saying? Like I always listen to that preach, because if you're scared to buy it, then there's no outcome that's gonna come out of it. You're either gonna see it die or you're gonna either see it go up. It's one way or another.
Yeah,
Whatever. If you believe in it, take that leap. You never know where it's gonna lead you, man.
I like that a lot. So
Yeah.
you said you love crypto. What do you know about blockchain then and the big guy Bitcoin?
So I love Ripple. Like I love
Okay.
H bar. I love Stellar. I love
Tell me
XRP.
more about why, because like for me, I understand. I'm a very technical person. Like I'm very interested in like how blockchains work and like which ones work in different ways for like pros and cons. So like I know a little bit about HBAR and like their unique consensus process, and I understand Ripple's concept, but tell me more about why those are the ones you're interested in.
So basically, the reason why I think that is for one reason. Like, this is literally the only reason that I have for it. And my reason for it is that I believe banks are going to be using Ripple for exchanges. Like, I believe XRP, HBAR, Stellar, those are going to be the main currency form for most banks. There's always going to be your banks that's going to hold, obviously, like, you can buy
I see. Yeah.
Bitcoin, whatever, but I
Yeah,
feel like
you're looking at the institutional banking play. I get that. I can
exactly.
totally understand that and
And
seeing
then
like that perspective. That's cool.
yeah, which will make it rise to an insane price that you might not even believe could happen in a lifetime. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm curious what if Onaji is still there, what you think, because I'm curious how much you know about like so you understand the concept of like using the digital currency for like banking internationally, but then like what about leveraging the like ability to own digital assets in the form of like just like digital automation? So like basically being able to code with your money. So something like Ethereum, right,
Yeah,
where there is the ability to grow and build on top of it. I'm just curious how much you've uh, dove into that
if,
and like what your thoughts are.
yeah. If we're gonna talk about that, I'd probably say Bitcoin and Ethereum are probably best for it. Maybe XRP in the future. XRP alone, though, I believe XRP is gonna be one that you could definitely make a lot more. Like,
Very interesting.
people that code, they make 5,000 just per. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I
That's dope.
huh?
Yeah, no, I like that. So just so for reference, like on Bitcoin, they call it quote unquote digital gold. You can't really like build anything on top of it. You can encode like NFTs and stuff like into the blockchain technically, but it's a very expensive process.
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
it's not, but like with Ethereum, there's like that's where like smart contract lives. So like Bitcoin doesn't have smart contracts, but Ethereum does. So like that's the unique like contrast to Ethereum versus Bitcoin, and that's kind of a key difference.
my fault. I just gotta say what's up.
You're good.
But
You can say it
yeah,
unmuted.
no, like, so my cousin, he did a lot of coding. He did
hmm
it with Ethereum. Like, I'm just trying to think about it, like how he used to do it.
Okay.
Bitcoin is, I don't think it's something that he ever used, but at the end of the day, like, people use Bitcoin and Ethereum just to leverage trade. You know what I'm saying? So like, it can be used in many other type of forms. You know?
Freeze is asking us if we're both on Chrome to try and combine chats, but I think we tried earlier.
Yeah, I
But
was clicking accept. It wasn't working. It kept giving me like
do you want to try and press the knock? Do you see a knock or no?
I don't.
Oh, but that I
Because it
think
was
you have to look at my channel.
because it was trying to make me go on Google Chrome, but I'm not logged in. I would have to
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's why freeze.
yeah.
But no worries. I'm looking at both chats. But yeah, dude, it's an absolutely wild place, crypto. I like my crypto journey was all through like financial investment as well, from like the whole GameStop debacle in 2021.
Oh,
So
word.
like GameStop, Jan 28th, 2021, I was in my first month of my job, and for the last month plus, I had been like hearing all this rumblings about GameStop, looking at it, investing like a fractional of a share at that point, like
Mm,
less than one, right?
right.
But interested, learned more about it, understood like the concept of these big banks turning off the buy switch but not the sell switch for one specific stock, and like just learning about more about like the financial system. And like honestly, since then, for the last 4.5 years, I've been studying more and more of how problematic the financial system is, and that's kind of what led me to blockchain.
So do you
um
code?
I do, yeah, as well, but like I'm not a like main, like that's not my main thing.
Yeah, like
I'm a founder.
I don't code at all.
Yeah,
Like,
but the cool thing about the technology now is like my co-founder, Candy Toy Box, who's over in my chat. If you want to come in and say hi to Yoni,
Oh,
Go to
W.
Yoni's chat and say hi. No, you're good. She was just saying hi a little bit ago, so she probably has it in her headphones. But she is not a technical person at all, and she's built some really really cool stuff because there's this concept called vibe coding, which is just like using and leveraging AI to do almost all of the brain power, and then you can always give your errors if you understand where to get your errors from. You can always give your errors back to the prompt, and you just basically tell it what you want to see. So you just like are basically you can slowly learn if you want to about coding, but you can also just build cool things and like basically test and repeat, and then whatever you get as an output you can retell the AI to make a new input, right?
Right,
So
right.
I could even like share you one right now, which could be pretty like we could just literally type it up. Let me it but I
Yo,
want to
what's
ask a
good,
couple more
Iro? What
questions.
up, Iro? My fault.
Let's go.
Want to
No.
build? Yo, Iro. What the hell are you trying to say, Iro? That's crazy. This gives podcast vibes. Yeah,
Yikes.
now we are talking that shit right now, Dark.
WW. Let me follow all these people real quick.
The boy said, Yoni,
Yeah.
my son would fuck your daughter. I don't have a daughter. I don't have a daughter, bro. Like, bro, chat just be so
Bro,
wild.
okay, so what are your thoughts on like um brain rot content, right? On Twitch. Like what is like your thoughts on that side?
Dude, you gotta you gotta admit, like there is some funny stuff. Like, bro, like I will sit there and I'll watch a brain rot video and bro, like there's like a
That's fair.
75% chance I'm laughing at it, you know?
That's
And
fair.
it's
I'm
like,
not denying that.
yeah,
I could get entertainment from a lot of things,
yeah.
right? Like that's what you're calling it, right? Entertainment. And it's like you choose to use that as entertainment. But I'm curious, like, versus like I understand that there's a lot of benefits to that, right? In terms of the current social algorithm and how it's based. But what is your like goal to stand out from everyone else as Yoni Dubz? You know, like I'm curious where your mind goes with that.
Well, it's more of like what the journey is gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, everybody is different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own personality. Everybody got their own style of how they talk, move, walk, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's what you choose for your journey. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna choose to make smart decisions and try to make your journey exciting enough to use it for content, amusement, having a good time with yourself and showing and having a good time throughout the content? You know what I'm saying? Like people having a good time just watching it. Or I could make content every single day, but I could just sit here and talk, you know what I'm saying? And like not show any love to anybody, like not I could literally just sit here on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Like it's what you choose to do that makes you stand out from others. It's how much it's bro, like people love someone with dedication and people love to see people do the things that they're scared to do. You know what I'm saying? Like people are
Mm-hmm.
so many people want to do content. So like I bet you there's 40% of people out of all the people in the world that generally want to do it, but they're too scared. And it's like at the end of the day, if they see us doing it, they're like, damn, like he's doing it, she's doing it, like they're all doing it. You know what I'm saying? But they're not at the top. Like they're working to get there. It also motivates others to basically, you know, push them like, hey, like if this is what you want to do too, like do it. Like you see me doing it. I started at zero. Like there's people in my chat, like my boy Nick pulled up earlier. He's seen me at like 40 followers. You know what I'm saying? He's been there since like the very beginning. And he just came in. It's been a while since he came. He goes, yo, like there's a lot of new other people here. Yeah, bro. Like everything is with the progress. Everything is with the journey. Like when you meet someone, like make them, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not your fucking viewers. Like they don't have to be there and like, oh, I gotta watch this guy. Like, oh, I have to watch him and support him. Not like they fuck with your vibe, and it's like you gotta vibe with them back. You know what I'm saying? Show them love, have a good time with your chat, because they're more of like friends. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is connection. So, yo, come on, my boy Chris Optified with the gift.
Let's
Appreciate
go,
you. To
Chris.
my boy Burberry, yo, Chris, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the sub. Much love to you, bro. Thank you, thank you. I can kiss you on your forehead right now. Love you, bro. Appreciate you.
What a
Appreciate you.
legend.
I'll give you that kiss later. Thank you, gang. Love you, bro. Love, love. Shout out sub. My fault.
Uh,
Those always get me excited.
I
Those
love
get
that.
me
I love
jumping.
it. Honestly, like that side of live streaming has been interesting to me, like, and being like with Onaji and like chatting with him daily and seeing his progress and journey of like just the Twitch side of the live streaming space. And like he has gotten me a lot more hooked because like basically since the start, I've been live streaming to multiple different places. Like I've built my first social following that like was bigger than 1,000 followers was on X when I was like doing Web3 stuff, right? So I
Mhm.
streamed to X, and then I've been recently streaming to Retake as well because it's a place you get monetized immediately without any like immediate viewers or any like previous requirements, which is
Mhm.
pretty cool. And it's a Web3 platform as well. But I think like the Twitch specific, like that side of streaming is definitely like there's so many cool things that Twitch has built in to make it the number one streaming platform. Never mind gaming. Like it previously was gaming, but like
No,
the
right?
last 5 years it's transitioned into the forefront like for content creation streaming,
Mhm.
right? And that side of things is really interesting as we go more and more towards that world, right? What that'll be like. So I'm definitely interested in diving more into Twitch, and like those experiences are definitely unique to that. So it's
Right.
curious to see like if and when another platform can take any market share from Twitch, because like right now it has a crazy amount.
I know, and the thing with Twitch is like there's so many different personalities, like so
Mm-hmm.
many people doing all these different things, and you got to remember, like we are live stream right now, like we are live. You know what I'm saying? There's no skits, there's no none of that. Like we are here. Like if you're gonna see the true side of me, whether you like it or not, like I can't hold back the true me. At the end of the day, like if I'm sitting here for hours and like you know what I'm saying, we're talking, vibing like there's if I'm trying to pursue like a different type of character or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like that side will come out. You're gonna be like, oh nah, like he's not really what he says he is. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why a lot of people are scared to go live too. Like a lot of people do YouTube and stuff get away with that is because you know everything is skits and everything. But at the end of the day, like when if
That's
you're
true.
coming on live, you better be ready to be you at the end of the day. Like it's hard to be someone else when you're live. Like it's hard not to be you. You know what I'm saying? Like how can you not to react to something as you? You know what I'm saying?
Boom. Well said, dude. I love that. I think you're super on the money with the like verse YouTube thing. So when I was in high school, I was like watching Twitch streamers, right? Like because I used to play a ton of Hearthstone. I'm a big trading card games person myself.
That's dope.
So like Hearthstone's big was a big part of that. High school, all of us were super into it. We had like a bunch of YouTubers we would watch regularly, but they also streamed as well, right? So, and then there was also the live streams that we would get in for the tournaments that the casters would be casting, right? So it was like very interesting, like in that more specific to gaming atmosphere. I learned about Twitch and like about the live streaming thing, but then like kind of stepped away from it all, and then kind of coming all back to it in the last year and a half. Honestly, the last year, just because of Jaden in January, right? He we've been blessed. I was blessed. Like Jaden was one of my first communities that I'd like dove like super head first into in 2023. That's where I met Onaji. It was the first ever crypto conference I went to in person because Jaden was having a UVR in Miami in 23. And that's where I met a ton of people that like helped build my community. A year later, we had our own event. So like all that was possible because of Jaden. But then in 2024, he spent 8 months just like cruising, going around the world for the first time, like really experiencing culture and like
Mm-hmm.
experiencing being outside of his like parents' home for however long he had been, other than the brief period he'd been in college. I think a year and a half. He'd mentioned a couple times. I think like really living that independent life and being able to understand that he actually took a huge step away from like the content creation journey during that compared to what he had been doing, because he was doing daily spaces before in 2023 for like a year and a half, and like was one of the most prominent faces in the on-chain music game. And then he comes around a little bit late 2024, realizes Twitter's not his scene, and then like realizes like Twitch is going to be what he does. So in
Mm-hmm.
Jan 1st, 2025, like he started and did it and is still doing it every single day. And it's just been a real treat and ability to just like admire to see the progress in what he's done, what he's built, and just like the growth of his community building through that, because like for everything he could do before, it was pretty insane. now with like the Twitch like power up and upgrade he's gotten in the last like 10 months, it's going to be absolutely insane what he does with 2026. I'm dubbing 2026 the year of on-chain music. Like I personally have been writing journals since 2021 when I was like working on my own mental health and just like learning that journaling and documentation is super important. So
Mhm.
like I have like different years of different journals. So last year was evolution of entrepreneurship. This year is the year of the ZAO. Next year is going to be the year of on-chain music, and I think Jaden is going to be a big part of that. So yeah, I'm excited to hear what happens on Friday with his UVR. I'm excited to hear what happens more on
Oh
TwitchCon.
yeah.
His
What day is exactly TwitchCon again? What day is
I
it?
think it's this weekend, like
It's
Friday,
this weekend,
Saturday,
right?
Sunday.
Because
Yeah.
bro, I was gonna go, but
Where are you located right now?
I'm upstate New York,
Where's upstate for
like
you?
near Buffalo.
Okay, I went to Rochester for 5 years.
Oh
RIT.
no. Oh, I think you told me that. I think
Yep.
yeah. I'm like
So
where? Yeah, I'm not.
dude, so I'm not gonna lie, I hate the Rochester area. Buffalo's a lot better. But my dad went to U Buffalo though when he first moved to the States from India.
Oh word.
Yeah, he got full scholarship there for grad school and took it.
That's
So
fire.
yeah, no,
RIT is
definitely know the area.
a good spot though.
Dude, absolutely blessed. Like that was an insane journey. Like
Yeah.
everything about it is like I was in a fraternity there too, so it's like, but it's a work hard, play hard fraternity, right? Like as a tech school, so it's
Yeah.
very interesting vibes.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, that area, I'm not gonna lie, is unbelievably miserable with weather and like the grayness. So like when I moved out to Oregon after that when I graduated for 2 years, and everyone there was complaining about the little bit of rain that they got, and it was just so
Yeah.
funny to
Yeah.
me to like hear people complain about like really nice weather because
Yeah.
like I'm from the Northeast, I'm from Boston originally,
Oh
and then
word.
Rochester, right? Yeah, 18 years of my life, suburbs of Boston,
Oh fire.
20 minutes southwest. Um, and yeah, it's just really cool because like I was able to come back. I live in Maine now, come back to the Northeast, and it's just like a blessing to be back. It's definitely a home. Like there's just like a certain sparkle to it. And yeah, we're like near the area where the sun actually rises um on the US for the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like there's a specific like sunrise spot. So it's pretty dope. I'm super blessed to be here. Actually, this is the spot. I'm not gonna lie, behind me. It's
Oh
called
word.
Cadillac Mountain. I mean, this is during the day. I haven't been there for the sunrise when it's the first to hit, but this
Bro,
is the spot
that
that
shit is
for 8 months of the
fucking
year, I think.
fire.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
it's
a big
beautiful.
nature guy.
You are welcome, dude. So I'm 30 minutes. I drive on to the Bar Harbor, like the island, Mount Desert Island, every single day for work, and
Hmm.
like that is where Acadia National Park is, the one of the only national parks in the Northeast, right? So, dude, you are welcome to come. We're now acquainted. Like hit the
Oh
road,
yeah.
come up here, vibe out. It's a friggin' journey from Buffalo though,
Yeah.
because
I
like
mean like six, 7 hours, like 6
no, but
hours.
it's 6 7 hours to Boston. Then to Maine, it's another
Oh.
like to my area of Maine is another four and a
Oh
half.
damn. Okay.
So
We'll,
now
we'll
that I'm
we'll
out, because
figure it out one day.
my parents still live in the suburbs of Boston, so wherever I travel, I'm usually like going down staying with my parents for a night and then traveling out of Logan because like everything is really like cheap, significantly cheaper out of Boston. So I have to drive 4 hours down south anyways every single time to
Sure, man. I
travel.
mean, it's
But
Boston, bro.
dude, here real quick, you're young. Tell me what this 6'7" thing means.
Bro, it's just like the height 6'7". So
Oh,
like people kind of made it into a meme like 6'7", and now everyone just says it for no reason.
I see. It's a
Yeah,
height
yeah,
thing. I didn't get that. That was the part I wasn't understanding.
yeah.
Thank
Like, oh, he's 6'7". You know what I'm saying,
you. That's hilarious.
dude?
Well,
All the
I'm 5'3", 5'4" on a good day, but I
I'm
don't let that
5'9".
stop me. Yeah.
I'm not nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, okay, so the other thing I want to ask you, what the hell is on the back? What is behind you? I can't read it because it's backwards
Oh yeah, it's
right
back.
now, but it might be forward. No, it's also backwards on your
How,
stream.
how do I? Can I switch it?
You can actually here. There's a place in your settings. If you press settings and then video,
Oh,
there's a
mirror. There we
mirror
go.
camera.
There we go.
Boom. Okay.
All right, let me explain. So
Yes.
there's an anime.
And then tell me the other wheels that are there. The other wheel spins after.
I got you for sure. So this is Solo Leveling. This is an anime. And basically, it was about a guy. He was like the weakest guy out of all the characters, and they based their levels or strength or whatever on ranks. So E rank being the
Yeah.
worst, S being the best. S was like the strongest guys, all that. And like when I started streaming, yes sir, Jin Woo, Jin Jun Woong Sung, yo, that was Solomonati. I know you be watching Solomonati, Iro. But so basically, when I first started streaming, I felt like I was nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I just started. I was so lost. I didn't know what I was doing. So,
Hmm.
we were under 50 followers or whatever. But I made this by the time I passed 50 followers. So we just started E-rank
Okay.
50 followers. And because I believe one day, bro, like I will just
Oh,
be
we'll
one of
get you to
those.
S rank quickly if you put your mind to it, bro.
That's what
Like
I'm
I
doing.
I think like the real challenge and strategy is how you do, like for me, my mindset through think like I've been working with a musician for the last 6 years. I met this musician in college. That's how I got into content, everything. Like entrepreneurship, content creation, music creation. It was the first time I'd ever gone from like listening to music and consuming music to just seeing like the production of music. And so for 3 years, I spent like trying to just network with him, just like be his manager, help support him. And then I got into blockchain and I realized it was like much bigger than that. So like for me, I think a big part of it is like that foundation that you build at the beginning that builds the rest of it, right? It makes it significantly easier to just like exponentially build off the top. And that's like the community, especially like someone like Jaden, where it's a community of streamers that are all on that same goal. They're all building each other up. So
Right.
like that's a huge, but no, that's dope. Okay, cool. I like it. So you're a C rank right now, or you're in between D
I'm
rank and
I'm a
C?
D rank. I'm under 1,000 right. I'm at like 374 followers right now. But yeah, like the character, he went from being the worst to literally he wasn't even just an S rank. He became the number one fighter out of all of them. So
What? How many episodes of this anime are there?
bro, there's only like 4 seasons. Or like
Oh my God! Four. You said only, and I was like, okay, I can see.
bro, I'm telling you, just watch it. It like
I
I've been
don't watch a
watching.
lot of and consume a lot of TV, but maybe I'll watch it while streaming at some point
Oh, only
because
2 seasons. My only 2 seasons. 12 episodes each season,
okay, that's not bad. 24 episodes I could do because
bro.
I could rip that on just 24 streams.
Yeah, no,
Um,
no, 30. It's only like 27, 24 minutes each episode.
okay, interesting. Maybe I'll do. Okay, I have some ideas now. This is interesting. I might have to watch it because of you. And because I've only seen a few animes. I'm not a big anime person myself. I
Mhm.
like the Pokemon animes. I like. I know technically Rick and Morty isn't an anime, but it's an animation. I
Yeah,
like
we-
really like the yeah, but like the term anime doesn't like pertain to
yeah,
that, right? And then
right.
like the Spider-Man Spider-Verse series is phenomenal. I
Hmm.
love that. But other than that, I haven't diving into too many animes too much. I've seen a little bit from friends, of course, right? But
I would say if you've never watched any anime till this point, and the fact that this is out now, this is the perfect thing just to give you a little taste
okay,
of
Chris
and
said it's such a good anime, bro. Trust.
yes,
And also Freeze said check it out 100%.
yo, W
So
free,
okay. So
yo,
the chat's making me do it. I'll have to just watch it with you guys.
nah,
Like I
W
like that.
freeze, yo, bro,
Okay, it's almost 6. Yeah, yeah. We should probably
oh
call it.
no,
Let
I'm
me.
not even worried about that. I was trying to get our streams
I do
together,
have to get on.
but
Here,
fucking,
let's try.
you want to try it?
Well,
I,
so what we there is another thing we can do next time where you can actually connect it to mine here and it'll all be in this chat and I can just press show on stream like
yeah,
this.
I just oh that's fire as fuck.
Yeah, so
Oh
we
fire.
can yours will be on here if you see the connect at the top when if you come back to the same exact studio, we can keep this as the one with you. Essentially you could just make an account, log in with Twitch, and then you stream to Twitch as well when I go live.
All right, yeah,
But you don't have to do it right now.
yeah,
That's the next
we'll
time.
figure that. That's sick though. That's actually sick. How you got chat on the side? That's sick.
Yeah, I might have to just leave it like that. I haven't been like I usually just pull up like solo chat sometimes. Like this is restream. I'll have to just show you what it looks like sometime. But yo, here, let me just share you what I made real quick with some text,
All right, let's do it.
bro. So I went to this platform that's currently free but less free because it has a subscription that you can pay for pro, of
Okay.
course, right? But I said I want to make a simple, fun game with the character Yoni. He's a streamer. You can see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just add us to it too. Boom. So it went through and did a lot of thinking, and it's just Jesus. I'm muting this 1 sec. Sorry. It did a lot of things, and it said, I'll help you make a fun game featuring Yoni the streamer. Let me first check what tools. Perfect, I found this game engine. Blah, 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 blah. Great, I found it, which is good for creating a game. Yoni moves left and right. There's good items like subs, and emotes fall to collect points. There's bad items like trolls and disconnect that should be avoided. Simple controls of mobile support. Fun streamer theme. Blah 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 blah. Let's try it out. I don't know how to play. Okay.
Oh, shit.
But like that's it. That was like I started it when I told you about the thing. I could like just press publish here, right? And then I could send this to you and you could try it on your stream and share as well.
Oh,
So
no way, that's fire.
yeah, dude, it's nuts. This is called Ohara.ai. Again, my number 2,
AI is
my
getting
like
crazy, chat.
hugest like supporter and everything we do. Candy Toy Box, who I'll pull up. She said O'Hara. She's the one that put me on because restream because it's really insane. And then Freeze Ass is restreaming for multi-streaming. It is. That's a big part of it. The only issue is you can only do 2 at a time for the free level, and you have a overlay that says restream. So I pay $19 a month. It gives you 3 channels simultaneously and no overlay. But the difference is it gives you 10 guests instead of 6. And if you're smart, you can bring other brands in as other accounts. So if you like really need 4, you can make 2 accounts and just log in with the other one each time as a guest. So you can do up to 6 guests. So you could do 6 guests with 2 streams each. So you could do 12 streams all on your own if you really wanted to, right? So I'm gonna just go back to my apps. I'm gonna go to Yoni Streamer Dash. I'm gonna send it to you.
Check out my game, chat. I got a game.
Exactly. And this is like you could go in here yourself, press remix, and edit it yourself, and like make it a little bit better, make it more custom geared to you. You probably shouldn't let people put links in your chat. That's a separate issue, but that's a different issue for a different time. I put the link in the chat. But yeah, no, so the score is I don't know what the bad ones are. I can't even jump, bro. It's literally left and right.
So you just gotta collect. You gotta collect them.
Yep, exactly. And you see the score thing. And look, so you see when it lands on me,
Yeah,
I don't actually collect, but I didn't actually collect it. So that's something that the game engine didn't know. And I can't also jump. So like at a certain point, I just like get stuck, right? So these are things like I could go in, I could press remix.
You're using arrow keys? Yeah, bro. Straight arrow keys, Chris.
Exactly.
That ass.
So I press remix. The issue with Ohara sometimes is once you press remix and it gives you a new URL, you have to press refresh, unfortunately. So I'm just refreshing because now I can type and we'll say, let's make sure it's fully functional and I
No,
can
I think it's
jump,
supposed to be like that,
right? So
imagine,
very easy, very simple. Maybe it is, but like my point is like you could just tell it. You see how like I need no technical knowledge or experience to build this, right? Like I'm just using like my English, right? My just like normal text language and then creating code out of it. So that's what vibe coding is. And it's a crazy point to leverage. This is a very simple tool that's free that you can publish immediately, that you don't have to pay for web fees. You don't have to pay for anything. And if you hit the rate limit, you can make a new account. But it's really cool. I like it a lot. We've been chatting a lot with the founders. They're dope. And there's other tools that get you the next step further. But definitely check out your game. Like, this is gonna jump. I'm gonna publish it and I'm gonna send it so you can have both versions of your game. And then at any point you want in the future, you can just pull it up on stream and do it on stream as well. Honestly, the next time we pop on, we can build a game together, right? But yeah, I do have a stream here in 30 minutes with Onaji B for Let's Talk About Web3. We got an awesome guest. They're called Minted Merch. You can buy the merch with crypto, basically.
Oh,
yeah.
Crypto purchase chat.
Yeah.
Yo, Iro, you've been sending the craziest, longest messages, bro.
Yeah, dude, I was seeing that.
I've been
I
trying
wanted
to
like
read
address some of them, but like it's a lot.
Hey, I'll see you at Onaji's later, Zaal.
Hell yeah. There was one good one here that I want to say. Okay.
game chunk seg twerk chunk seg twerk chunk save twerk chunk save twerk chunk save twerk.
Yo, Chris, I'm about to be watching.
So do you have studio? Do you have studio speakers? Like, what's your setup? Speakers?
I'll show you, man. I'll show you. So this is my PC right here.
Got you. You build it or you buy it?
Built it.
Hell yeah. I love that. What year? Like how long ago?
5, bro. I literally bought this right when I started streaming, like 4 or 5 months ago.
Baller. So
yeah,
did you build it on stream or no?
Yeah, I got videos all on all accounts. It's literally my first videos ever.
I have to go watch that. I love like one of my next streams that I want to do is gonna be that. Okay, so I can jump now.
Okay.
So
chat. He's
now
crazy.
So now we're at 30, 40, 50. And then you can jump over the bad stuff.
But yeah, I do have a speaker, by the way. A speaker comes out of it. I keep it at low volume, but here's the trick. Let me show y'all the trick right now, okay? Let me show y'all the trick. Okay? You got to have a good microphone right here. So let's say there's noise coming out of the speaker, right? It's going to block the light noise that's coming from the speaker, and it's only going to focus on my voice. But if the speaker is loud enough, you're going to hear an echo from my voice and the voice coming from my speaker, you know?
So you could hear your own voice coming through the speaker.
No, sorry, not my voice.
But other sounds.
Because there's the desktop volume going through the system, and then there's the one coming out of the speaker. So I have it at a perfect one to where I could hear it perfectly, and it's not. You guys aren't hearing it through the mic either, you know.
Is that Free said mute the game, but to be honest with you, it says it's muted on my side. So
no, I can hear it too.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh. Where is that coming from? Anyways, it's publishing, but yeah, that's the like main thing. It's O'Hara, it's vibe coding, it's super easy to like build on top of. It's pretty cool. Yeah, like I've been loving like doing more of these like that's how I've got back into coding. So I got my electrical engineering degree and did code there, but like I didn't like it. So like when I got into like smart contract coding, it was completely different, especially when AI was there to help augment the like ability to understand. So yeah, no, I mean it's super possible for anyone. Like I said, Candy's been building some really cool stuff and showing off, and yeah, excited to see what we can potentially build together. Dope interview. I'm like super grateful to have had you on.
Oh yeah, appreciate you for even asking me, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, dude, and I'm excited to talk more. I'm gonna have to check out that build because like one of my next steps and goals is I want to do my next build, my second build really, but like my 2 other computers were built by my best friend. Like he's one that's taught me everything about computers.
Right around the parts where I have them built, there's like a picture of the entire list of all the perks for my PC.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And send me that mic. I'm actually curious about that. What you have?
Yeah,
like,
this
why that one will grab the audio but not others? Because I have a mic, but I don't know how good it is.
I forget what it's called. It's the blue. Oh my god! Hold on. Microphone. Blue Yeti. It's the Blue Yeti.
Gotcha.
The Blue Yeti.
Hell yeah. Well, W stream, appreciate you for popping in.
Hell yeah,
we'll definitely chat again soon. And yeah, it's as easy as popping in the same studio next time if we want to do this again. So
yeah, I'll be ready to be logged in regardless. So I'll make sure my stream together works too. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect. Appreciate you. And yeah, we'll chat again soon.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Peace. Thank you. You too.
BetterCallZaal.